So, students, for today's topic is presentation skills. Huh? Presentation skills. When we talk about presentation skills, generally it talks about it requires your planning, preparation, and delivery of the message. So, why do we need planning, preparation, and delivery of the message? Why do we need planning? Because planning is something else, and implementation is something else. So in general, what happens is that we, in terms of students, what do? We actually prepared so many things, as our routine, isn't it? So say every day evening from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. I will be studying, or 6 to 8 I will be studying, and then I will be taking rest at my dinner again. 10 p.m. to 12 p.m. Again I will study. Like this, we made so many plannings of ours. Yes, no, but how many plans do we actually implement?
Yes,
How many plans of ours actually do we implement? Rarely, rarely. So, planning is something else, and planning, planning is something else, and implementation is something else. So, presentation skills generally talks about your planning, how to plan the things, and how to implement the thing. Because see, it takes a lot to implementing the things. Because how do we plan? For planning, we can, we can see our strength, weakness, then we will identify ourselves. We'll check our comfortability for after checking everything, we made a plan. But there are at times what happen, last moment, uh somebody wants to join. So what I was talking about was your planning, preparation, and delivery of the message. Delivery means it's the implementation. Planning to plan. See, suppose, say example, the way actually
yes,
presentation skills. It is not talking about your PowerPoint presentation. It talks about your how to present yourself in front of others. Say example, at times you might have to give a presentation in front of everyone, right? So in that case, what do you plan? How do you plan your presentation? First of all, you go through the requirements. Why are you first? We need to understand this again, the four W's and one H. What I'm going to present, where I am going to present, when I am going to present, to whom I'm going to present, and how I'm going to present. This 4W1H, it carries a huge value. So once we understand this thing, so by the time I'm answering how I'm going to present, it is actually giving my plan of action. That is my planning. Then the moment I get my plan of action, I need to go through the requirements. I mean, what are the things I need to complete this? How to, get all the things, the requirements fulfilled. So that's my preparation. So once I am having everything in my hand, so now it comes the implementation. How to implement things which I have prepared, planned. Now how to implement that? So for implementation, we need practice. Say an example. If you have to give a speech in front of your class, in front of your BTech engineering, so in that case, what do you do? Before giving the final speech in front of the crowd, you practice. How do you practice? You practice with yourself, you practice standing in front of the mirror, you practice with your friends. So those are your, uh, behind the screen practice. So finally, you implement the thing. You deliver your presenting your speech in front of the crowd. That's your implementation. See, making a formal speech is one form of presentation. When we deliver in front of someone, no, when we talk about ourselves or anything in front of a group of people. So before we talk, we actually plan what we are going to talk. Whatever it's coming in my mind, I cannot talk randomly. So generally, what happened, to talk in front of the crowd, I need to know what I'm going to talk, and what are the things for how long I'm going to talk. I need to know that as well. And in front of whom I'm talking. That is also very important. And keeping all those things in our mind, we generally prepare our speech. Basically, if you see, presentation skills is broadly categorized into three parts. Number one is physical. Physical, when I say, what is physical? Physical means how do I look? It does not matter. Always remember my this thing. Guys.
Yes.
Always remember my this thing. How do you look does not matter. Of course, it matters, but it does not matter so much. I mean, I'm tall, short, fat, thin, सुंदर हूँ बंदर हूँ देखने में. It does not matter. What matters is the way I am. Am I taking good care of myself? Yes or no? Am I taking good care of myself? Am I following all the basic hygienical things or not in my day-to-day life?
Yes, sir.
That matters a lot. So what happens is that you need to take good care of physical appearance. That means it talks about your, are you taking good care of your health? Number one. Number two, the way you are dressing. Are you following all the dress codes, rules, and regulations in terms of professional field? Like an example, when we are going to give a presentation in front of the crowd, I cannot wear a jeans. I cannot wear a leather jacket. I cannot wear a jumper. I need to wear proper shirts and a trouser, proper shirt and a trouser, ironed properly ironed. If it is winter season, I can wear a formal sweater or I can wear a suit or a blazer. Yes, these are the formal rules says. So am I taking good care of this thing? Remember the belt, the color of your belt, the color of your belt should always match the color of your shoes. I have seen students, those who are wearing black belt and brown color shoes. No, the color of your belt should always match the color of your shoes. Say example, if I'm wearing a tan color shoes, brown under brown, there are two colors, dark brown, tan color. So if I'm wearing a tan color shoes, I need to wear a tan color belt. Yeah. Then see the shirt which I'm wearing, it has to be properly washed, properly ironed. Trouser I'm wearing properly washed and ironed. One shirt maximum two times I can wear unless if it is not dirty. So I will go for second time or else one time. Same goes for trouser as well. Next, boys should go for shaving every day. Shaving is a regular activity. It is not an occasional activity. Every day, like we brush our teeth, in the same way we need to go for shaving as well. For girls, no, they need to carry themselves in such a way that it should reflect respect in front of others' eyes. Ponytail or bun hairstyles are allowed. Since at this point of time, no girls has joined, so I'm not talking about the dress code in terms of girls. Recently, we have completed the dress code part, right? So there, I have spoken about so many things in terms of dress code.
Excuse
Okay.
me, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Sir, you told we should shave every day.
Ah, yes, I
Sir,
told.
sir, if you don't mind, sir, what if we don't want to shave and we look good in our beard, sir?
See, in the class of dress code only, I talked about this thing. Generally, what happened, professional field, professional field suggests you to go for shaving every day. And if you wanted to keep your beard, then there are two kinds which are allowed. One is a French cut, another one is a mustache. जो हम लोग मूछ बोलते हैं ना, one is a mooch mustache, another one
Yes,
is a French cut. Generally, for freshers, we do not allow
yes,
or we do not suggest them to keep beard. Before it was see, I can understand now it is a trend that half shave, no shave, it is on trend.
yes, sir.
But professional field rules, I have already spoken that half shave No shave is not allowed. Either you can keep, either you can keep French cut, or you can keep, mustache. But generally, for the freshers, we always suggest go for clean shave. Go for clean shave, and every day shaving is mandate. So this is the rule says, which I'm talking to you.
Okay. Sir,
I
what
mean,
about hair, sir?
here's you cannot have long hairs. First of all, boys, yes, you cannot have long hairs. The way you are keeping your hairs can be accepted. Proper, see, provided it is properly combed, and
Okay, sir.
if you wanted to keep spikes, so do not keep spikes like porcupine. Keep gentle spikes. That is also allowed.
Okay.
Understood, Donkon?
Okay, sir.
And if
Yes, sir. Yes.
in case if you have long hairs, in case if you have long hairs and you have a problem with cutting your long hairs, then you have to go for a ponytail. No other option.
So what if someone is bald, sir?
Bald. So in
So
that case,
do we have to wear a wig or something like that, sir?
nothing as such. If someone is bald, oh, that's a natural thing. That cannot be done anything. I mean, wearing wig is not mandate. That depends on individual. So suppose I'm bald, so if I wanted, then I can keep it like that. And if I want, I can wear wig. No issues in this.
It's optional, sir.
It's optional. That's natural. I mean, that's no nobody has done it intentionally, right? I mean, and few of the guys who used to shave their hairs as well.
Yes, sir.
So that is fine. That is no issues. But if you have long hairs, in that case, rules and regulations apply applicable. If you have very short hairs or bald head, in that case no problem, no rules. I mean, the way you are, the way it is, you can carry in the same way. No issues with that.
Okay, sir.
Any questions more? Do you have any more questions related to that?
No, sir.
Okay. See, the next part is oral. Oral means, what do you understand by oral? When I say oral, what do you
Oral means,
understand by
sir,
this?
the way we speak,
Verbal communication. Verbal
verbal
communication.
conversation. Yes, sir. Yes.
Understood. So what happens is that it carries a huge value what we are talking. But more than this, how we are saying, that is very much important, because our tone modulation, pronunciation of the word, that does carry a huge value, guys. Remember this thing. Say suppose if I wanted to say someone pani la do na ek glass, if I'm saying someone, please एक glass पानी ला दो ना, या फिर तो if I'm saying say in Hindi, पानी ला दो ना एक glass, so how it looked like? It sounds like I'm requesting to that person. But in the other way, पानी ला दो एक glass. If I shout to the other person, how does it look like? I'm being very rude. I'm being very
Yes,
rude
sir.
and ordering tone. Do you think the other person will like my this rude and very ordering and dominating tone? Nobody would like this. Nobody would like this, right? So that's why it is important what we are
Yes.
saying. More than that,
Sir,
it
maybe
is.
we can,
Say, Donkon.
sir, maybe, sir, maybe we can add a yar in the last word, in the last,
No, no,
after the
no,
sentence.
no,
Maybe
no,
then it would help, sir.
no. Professional field, we cannot use bhai, yaar, this kind of words. No, that actually spoils. These are sentence spoilers. Those are sentence spoilers in professional field. No,
But sir, it comforts the, uh, sir,
no,
but it
understand.
comforts the
Understand. I
opposite,
mean,
opposite one.
correct. I understand. I mean, it gives a comfortable zone and casual approach as well. But again, see, this can be done. See,
Yes,
in books, there are so many things are written. So half of them we follow, half of them we don't follow. But in terms of communication, we need to respect the other person's emotions as well. Right? When we are talking with
yes,
someone
sir.
We need to take good care of our communication. At the same time, we need to be, no, we need to take good care of the other person's emotions as well. So in that case,
Yes, yes,
what we
sir. Our words speak to them.
yes, words, body language
And
speaks louder than words. Always remember this thing. Body language speaks
yes, sir. Yeah.
louder than word. My action speaks louder than my words. So that's why I'm saying what we are saying in that case we need to select our words very carefully and very minutely. Rest of the work will be taken care by my body language. Till the time my body language is respectful for others and pleased by others, my words will be accepted by others as well. So there should be a match between my body language and my selection of words. And how do I present my sentence? That also matters a lot. Yeah. So always use P's and Q's when you are talking. When in terms it comes, in terms of verbal communication, that means oral. That means oral. Oral communication. What happens is that whenever you're talking, no, use lots of P's and Q's and it does not cost anything. So now you might be asking me, sir, what is P's and what is Q's? P's means please, Q means thank yous. Whenever you need to get permission from someone, in that case, use the word shall I, may I. Never use can. Can itself is a challenging word. Understanding what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So last part, as I said, it is
Yes, sir. Yes.
electronic. The last part, as I said, it is the electronic. So it is very important. Understand which is controllable, which is uncontrollable. Controllable you need to control, which is uncontrollable, you cannot
Okay, sir.
control it. So categorically, if I see presentation skills, it basically takes a round in these three things only: physical, oral, and electronic. Physical, that means it includes your appearance, dress code, everything. Oral, that means your communication skills, and electronic, that means any electronic gadgets which you are using. So it basically talks about your presentation skills. How was it? Generally we take a round of this only. Fine, guys. So guys, my this one, Cisco is giving me a pop-up. We are done with the day, so it is going to be get disconnected at any point of time. So next week we will again meet. Till then, stay safe and stay blessed. And next week I will be talking about sessional exam when the second session will happen. Yeah. Yes, guys.
Okay, sir.
If somebody left
Okay.
out with giving the attendance, can send me a text message. Thank you so much, everyone. Stay safe.
Thank you